That's what it is. We're going with two different schools of thought.
No, listen. The hard problem of consciousness is something that science looks metaphysical. It's not. It's something outside the realm of science. That's why I said to you.
That's why it's a quantum world.
The reason why.
That is why it's quantum.
You know the reason.
That is why it's quantum.
Let me tell you something. The reason why I'm even talking to you is you have no basis with science. Why? Let me tell you why. Yeah. Because science is something that has limits to itself. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
Science can't observe things that are not metaphysical. Yeah. So the reason I'm just entertaining this is so you can understand. Because with science, your theory, tomorrow they can come and say we made a big mistake. All was wrong. Right. All the argument drops on the floor. So I'm saying science.
Yeah, but that's okay though.
But hear me out.
Because you're trying to.
No, but hear me out. Yes.
Learn. You're trying to discover more things.
But it's good. But the thing is for you guys to come and say Ali, this, that, and I'm like, look.
As far as we know, that's what it is though.
Sorry. I'm saying Ali can come back tomorrow and say, hey, sorry, you know that science you just said all your arguments on the floor.
Yes.
And you're just going to be looking at me days now.
No, not at all.
Yes.
Bro, it's called learning, you know. It's actually called learning.
Okay. Let me make my point here. Let's just go for it. Let me make my point here. So what I'm trying to say to you.
The man who knows something realizes he doesn't know anything at all. You know that, right?
Listen.
Not if you're religious.
That's what I'm trying to say. The man that's religious thinks he knows everything.
No, I never said that.
No, you don't have to say it.
Okay, look, I said before to Gary posed a few questions to me. The split experiment.
The double split experiment.
Double split experiment, yeah? He also said to me, energy is eternal, yeah?
Right.
And another thing he said to me, I can't remember what come to, yeah? My first question is, let's have a basis, okay? You believe energy always exists, yeah? Okay.
In one way, shape or form.
In one way, shape or form, yeah? Okay, I'm just going to read something, yeah? Okay. The law of conservation of energy says that, look, energy cannot be created or destroyed, yeah? Okay, let's presuppose energy cannot be created or destroyed, yeah? There is a set amount of energy in our system, yes? We know that, yeah? So now the question here is this, yeah? Because Gary is saying energy is always there and that's where we come from, is eternal, yeah? My question is this: there is a set amount of energy in our whole universe, right? My question is, let's suppose there's 1 quadrillion billion particles of energy. That's it. The fact that that's there, even let's suppose it's eternal, just because it's eternal doesn't mean it was not created. Yeah? Why is there that set amount of energy, not more or not less?
I don't know the answer.
Thank you for your honesty. Thank you. I really appreciate it, Sarah. That you said you don't know. Yeah, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Me personally, I believe that it was created, right?
But so we're talking about belief?
Yes,
are we talking about knowing?
No, universe. No, I can look with deduction and induction. We can come to a conclusion that there is a
Yeah, but are we talking about knowings or beliefs now?
No, we're talking.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I want to know. Are we talking about knowings or beliefs? Because we already agreed last time we spoke that your belief is subjective. Right? If it's subjective, we're going to talk about something we know or something we believe.
I never said it's subjective. There's an objective truth, but there's subjective religions out there. That's
objective truth.
There's an objective
according
truth
to who
and there's
though?
Subjective religion. That's another topic.
No,
Don't change the topic.
I'm not trying to change it. I'm actually not trying to change it.
Let's stick to this.
But you can't say that there's an objective truth. You can't say that.
Look, Sarah, we've started off good. It's good that, look, you say you don't know. Okay, let's.
You can't actually say that.
Look, you've said that, yeah? My claim is this. My claim is this. This energy that you said you don't know why it's fixed and there's no more, no less. To me, I believe that the fact that there's a limited amount shows that there is a creator behind it. Who set the
That's your belief. That's fine.
You're right. Who set the limit? Yeah, this is my argument. Yeah, okay. Please forgive me. Yeah? So the second part. Yeah. Second thing is this energy. I believe. Yeah. I believe. And
let's talk about what we know, bro. Let's stop talking about what we believe.
No. All right.
Let's stop talking about what we believe. Let's talk about what we know.
What we know is that this energy has no will, has no
you don't know that, bro.
and no consciousnness. Yeah?
You don't know that.
Look.
You don't know that.
Listen.
No, I'm telling you, you don't know that.
Where is your
evidence? You believe that.
Okay, I'm asking you. An energy that look, I'm telling you, an energy, a physical thing that's a little particle has no energy, no.
But now we go back to the schools.
No rationality.
No.
Now
we go back to the two schools of thought that you just spoke about.
Look. Even if we
because one will say yes, it has conscience, and one will say no. So we're gonna go like this, bro.
No. Where's evidence that
Gary go through this?
Yeah.
No. He did, but you know when he
we're gonna go like that.
I didn't know certain things that he told me. I went and looked into the experiment myself. Yeah. Look, this double slit experiment. I looked into it myself. And I'll just repeat it for you guys. They block the top bit, they fire it out, you have a single, like a marble, yeah? When it shoots it out, when you shoot a marble through it, say you're going to have this damage at the back, one line, yeah? What the scientists did again is they opened up the top and they did the same thing and it acted like a wave. Yes? Okay, good. Now what the scientists did is they they thought, you know what, we're shooting so many out, maybe it's doing something and acting like a wave. So they said, let's shoot it one by one.
Yes.
Yeah? And even when they did that one by one, they had the same
wave.
Yeah, it still created a wave. Yeah?
What it should have created.
Look, so the thing is, why is it that when it was shot all together, it creates a wave? When it was shot singly, it creates a wave. Yeah? Number two, what they did next is they put an observer, they put something that can measure it. Where is this particle going from? Yeah? Once they did that, it started to act like a particle. Yeah? Now what did they do? They said, you know what, this is strange. It's not making sense to us. Yeah? This is what I was watching the video. I was there. I was thinking.
Makes sense to me.
Okay, that's your claim. So what they did is they unplugged it. Yeah, but without telling the matter. Yeah, like, hey, matter, you know, we're gonna do something new. Let's try it again. It acted like a wave.
Why?
Now,
why?
Okay, I can't tell you the why. Let me explain what they said to me.
Shall I use your brain now?
No. Look, let me tell you something. Yeah, you don't use your brain when it's creator. You're telling me to use it with
like I said,
energy.
I'm going to ask him now. Now you've explained it. I'm going to ask him. If something acts differently when you look at it,
can I make my point?
and then acts differently when you don't look at it, would you say that thing is conscious of when you're looking at it or not?
Yes.
It's reacting.
Okay.
It's reacting to your.
No.
Okay. I would say that too, but he wouldn't.
No. You're missing the point. Now, I'm asking a simple question. Yeah. What evidence do you have? Because the scientists, they're coming and telling us.
I've got this.
One second.
There's my evidence.
But you're not
right
using
here.
this. That's the problem.
No, it's right here. There's my evidence.
Let me
right
tell you
here.
why. Because maybe forget what I was saying. The scientists, they were saying themselves, we don't know why it's acting like
What
this.
scientists? Because you already quoted one. You already quoted a school of thought that said they agree with it.
One second. I'm asking you. These
Ali,
experts,
hang on.
these experts in the field.
Did you quote two schools of thought? Did one agree that it was conscious and one agreed that it wasn't conscious? Yes or no?
One was one. No.
They don't know what it is. And then one agreed that it was conscious. Yes or no?
No. One was claiming that it has to be energy has to have consciousness.
Right. Why were they claiming this?
They were claiming that.
Why were they?
What you read it.
No, I'll tell you why they were claiming it. Because they saw exactly what I saw.
No, let me finish.
They saw it react differently when it was being observed.
No.
And then when it wasn't being observed, it reacted
Okay,
differently.
but Sarah, one second.
One was claiming and one was.
No. One was saying we don't know why he's doing this. We don't know, yeah? So I'm asking you, these top scientists, yeah? These top scientists that don't know, yeah? How is it that we have Gary and Sarah coming today and telling us it's consciousness? And that is because before he brought that up, yeah? Another argument that there's a counter objectifying it. I'm asking you, where is your evidence that it has consciousness?
Like I just said to you, bro, like, you know.
Based on what?
Hang on, wait. You know, based upon observation, you already quoted to me that there are two schools of thought. One says it's conscious, the other says we don't know why it's doing it.
You brought that.
Hang on, wait.
Read it.
No, you did.
No, I said, the scientists saying, I don't know, you claimed that.
No, you said there's two schools of thought.
I never said that.
Bring that same.
I never said that.
Not in this.
I said the ones I looked into, majority. I've been looking all day.
Majority.
All night.
So there was some that said that.
No. The ones that I looked at, they were saying we don't know. I did not see one of them coming and saying, you know what, we think due to it doing this, and these are guys who have PhD, experts in the field. None of them. I was watching it again and again. None of them come. One second.
Let's go to another quantum physicist.
No. None of them came and said the reason it's doing this, it has to be consciousness. None of them. Zero.
No, I'll show you one.
Show me.
I'll show you one. I quoted it to you.
No. Show me.
Because it wasn't on camera.
No. Show it to me.
I'm gonna quote it. He's got it on his phone.
Because you said it before. Now, if you don't say it, people are gonna think you didn't quote it. So say it for the benefit of yourself. Yeah.
They said it's anything else but consciousness.
Right. So let me quote.
One second. You quote it. Yes.
We're from Science Proves That Human. We're on the collectiveevolution.com. Okay. Quantum physicists discovered that physical atoms are made up of particles of energy that are constantly spinning and vibrating. Matter, at its tiniest observable level, is energy, and human consciousness is connected to it. So consciousness is connected to matter, right? Human consciousness can influence its behavior and even restructure it.
1 second. Consciousness can influence who?
The matter.
The behavior of
the matter.
Okay.
Because it says the
One
matter
second.
and consciousness
One
are connected.
1 second. So matter and consciousness are connected.
Yes.
Meaning consciousness, the fact that it was being observed, it could have an effect on it.
Say again?
The fact that it was being observed, these energy particles, these matter that was fired, the fact that it was being observed could have an effect on it.
No, you have to understand. But it is matter though. That's what I'm trying to say.
Hear me out.
No, hang on. I hear what you're saying, but what I'm trying to say to you, it actually is matter. So if matter and consciousness are connected, you're firing matter consciousness through the slit. Do you understand?
Look, didn't it say that consciousness has an effect on matter energy?
Yes.
Okay.
It can be.
Okay.
Yes.
This is coming from the observer.
One second.
It's conscious come from two different places.
One second.
It's coming from the actual matter, but it's also coming from the
What I'm
observer.
saying is this: the consciousness has an impact, some kind of external influence on the matter, the energy.
No, it can do.
Okay. How does that?
No, hang on.
How does
It
that
can
prove
do.
that matter or energy has consciousness? It says consciousness can have an effect on
You're
the
not
matter.
listening, Ali. You're actually not listening.
Either I'm not listening or
You're not listening.
Okay, you explain.
The matter that's being shot
Yes.
is connected to consciousness. Do you understand?
Look. Let me get this.
No.
right.
Do you understand? It says
Okay,
matter
is connected to
and consciousness
Yeah.
are connected.
Okay, I accept that. Look, on
Okay,
camera,
so hang on,
I've accepted that.
okay, so hang on. If the matter is connected to consciousness, right? So what are you firing through the slit?
Okay, one second.
Or what is being
One
fired
second,
through
one
the slit?
second. You're saying they are connected. Let's suppose they're connected. I'm saying
Me?
What? No.
The
What?
scientists?
The scientists are saying your consciousness has this, and Gary says this. He says when you go and I was watching video at the end of the corridor, it has an effect on the matter. You have some kind of connection there, yeah. But my point is, does matter have consciousness? You're saying Ali, the consciousness has an effect on matter.
No, you're separating the two.
No, I'm not separating.
No, you're separating the.
Read it
Hang on.
yourself.
No.
Read it yourself.
No. Listen.
Can you open the Google?
Hang on.
I'm going to read it for you.
Ali. You are also matter. Do you understand?
Okay, but
No, but I'm saying to you. Do you understand? You're also matter.
Okay.
Okay. Are you also conscious?
See, that's the problem.
No, I'm asking you.
Yes, I'm conscious.
Okay, so then
Yes.
are you conscious matter?
What do you mean by conscious matter?
If you're matter,
Yes.
and you're conscious,
Yes.
are you conscious matter?
No, because what you're saying is this: you're playing.
How are you not
let me
conscious
tell you,
matter,
let
my
me tell you why.
friend?
Because you're playing word games. Firstly, you
No,
have.
I'm not playing word games.
You have to prove to me. That matter has consciousness.
You prove it
in
to
order-
yourself.
No, one
You
second.
are it.
One second. There is a problem within that we're gonna come to. Yeah.
Go on.
Okay. But what you're saying is matter has consciousness. Therefore, Ali, you're made of matter. You have consciousness, and I'm saying no, Sarah.
Why are you saying
no,
that?
Sarah?
Why are you
because
saying
you
that?
have not proved to me from the very basis. If you can open it again,
proved it
please.
to yourself.
No. One second, Sarah. You have not proven to me from the very basis. If you prove to me that this matter has consciousness, not connected to consciousness, has consciousness of its own will, saying, you know what, I'm going to do this. I want to be a wave or I want to be a particle.
Ali,
One second, Sarah.
In all due respect, this has been explained to you about 5 times, and you haven't got it.
Sarah.
No, seriously, it's been explained to you about. Gary explained it. I explained it.
Sarah,
you haven't accepted it.
Sarah, you explained it. We'll let the viewers do the decide.
I know I explained it already.
You don't worry about that.
explained
Let them worry about Ali was explained. No, because I believe you didn't. So this is the reason why you're saying.
Like I said to you
the
before,
can I hear?
about 10 minutes ago.
No, but hear me out. Matter
Even
is-
when you get the answer,
Sarah,
it's actually not good enough.
matter is connected to consciousness. This is what you're saying. I'm saying does matter have consciousness? You're saying Ali, they're connected. You're basically saying consciousness has an effect on matter. I'm saying does matter have consciousness?
Yes.
Evidence?
You are it.
Sarah,
You're separating the matter.
Sarah.
Hang on, you're separating the experiment. I'll tell you what you do. You're looking at the experiment as the observer being the consciousness. That's what you're doing. No, this is what you're doing. You're looking at the experiment, and you're making the observer looking at it the consciousness that's observing the matter.
Okay.
That's what it seems like you're
But does
doing.
that mean matter has consciousness?
No, but what I'm trying to say to you is the matter is conscious.
Okay. What's it?
Not just the observer observing it, because if you observed it, you're still observable conscious matter.
Sorry.
Also, because someone could observe you,
Sarah.
and you can act differently depending on me observing you. Yes.
Sarah. What you're saying is, I don't want to repeat to go over it again.
basically, you know,
You're saying matter is connected to consciousness. Okay, let's suppose. But that doesn't mean matter has consciousness. You're saying it's connected to
All right,
consciousness.
let's forget this. Let's stop it.
So
I can't explain it anymore. I'm not gonna. I can't. It's tiring.
It's fine. I don't want to tire you out. Yeah. Okay.
I've explained it like 5 times.
So no. Hear me out. Yeah. So number one, let's suppose, even though you haven't proven to me that there's another side to it, that there's these scientists who come and say, oh no, it is consciousness. Let's suppose, for the argument's sake, that my scientists behind me are saying we don't know. Your scientists are saying it has to be consciousness. The fact that we have this problem of them saying it is and it isn't is a flaw in science. How? Because
There's all kinds of flaws in science.
Sarah, yeah, I know. That's the reason, Sarah, you can't come and put your reliability and get your armor to go to fight when the armor you're wearing is bullets are gonna go through it. How? Because you're saying it's consciousness with your scientists. Let's suppose I'm saying it's not. The fact is this, that with science, the experiment that you're coming, they can come to you tomorrow and say, Sarah, we made a big mistake, big problem. no consciousness.
Right.
There was a particle there that we couldn't observe ourselves that was having influence for it to be.
That's very possible.
Thank you for your honesty, sorry. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I'm not trying to do this video just to like attack you. No way, but I just didn't understand
I don't
it.
feel attacked, you know.
Now, my second point is this. The second point is this. Let's suppose energy has consciousness. Okay, good. Now my question is going to be this. I'm made of energy, you're made of energy. You're made of energy, yeah? You're made of energy. Good, okay. Each particle of energy has consciousness, let's suppose. Okay, why do I have an objective consciousness? For example, when I look at your jacket, it's a jacket. It's a jacket, you're a handsome guy, it's a jacket. Yeah, got swagger, yeah. Nice brown leather jacket. Good. Why do I have this unified consciousness of objective reality?
How do you know it's unified?
The fact that I'm doing this.
You change your mind and you ever
No.
change your mind?
Is this a brown leather jacket?
Yeah.
Are you going to change your mind about it?
No, but that's one thing. But if we look
That's
at
what I'm saying.
other aspects of life, like if you like a girl or not, everything's evolving and moving. Energy is evolving and moving and shifting.
Yes.
So is our mind. Your mind is evolving and shifting.
But that's feelings. What I'm saying is, if you look at a girl, no, Sarah, I know it's consciousness. It's consciousness. It's feelings. Sarah can come and say, that girl is. I'll be like, not for me. I'm using my consciousness, objective consciousness, to determine, not for me. Yeah, that is for me. But I'm saying it's objective of consciousness. This is a problem because if we have energy particles, I'm made of 1 trillion energy particles, yeah? Then why is it that these energy particles, I don't go and say, you know what, one blue, why is it that one is all unified of consciousness? This is why I was reading something.
You want to answer the why?
Yes, I want to know why, because I was reading, Hamza Zortis. You know Hamza Zortis? You know he comes here, yeah. He's releasing a book called Hypothesis. And he mentioned this in his book. He mentioned this in his book that this is the problem. Why do we have a unified form of consciousness?
So hang on.
Can I
Go on.
I was going to say, because to someone else that's living in the rainforest, they might not say that this is a brown leather jacket.
No, but they will see that it is some kind of an item.
Oh,
No, it is some kind of an item that you have on you. You get what I'm trying to say? This is my problem. And I'm just going to read something quickly, guys. Please forgive me. Look, according to this idea, like I read before, matter contains a form of subjective consciousness. This is what they claim. Consciousness is an intrinsic property of the universe and it plays a casual role. Advocates of Pantheism include Professor David Chalmers and Thomas Nagel. They're supporting your idea.
Those are the ones supporting my idea.
Supporting your idea, yeah. Since each component of matter contains consciousness, the brain's consciousness is just an accumulation of these components and consciousness. One form of Pantheism states that all matter is conscious in the same way humans are. Yeah? A chair, an apple, it's all conscious. The other form of Pantheism asserts that consciousness contains a matter is in a basic state, also known as proto-consciousness. Yeah? There is a problem with this. There are a number of problems with this Pantheism. Firstly, this approach fails to provide an adequate metaphysical or physical explanation of how matter contains consciousness. Secondly, there are no examples of consciousness existing outside of the subjective experience of a living entity. For example, what does pain mean without an eye, without an individual? What does being conscious of a thought mean without a thinker? Yeah, this is another problem. These questions strongly suggest that consciousness only makes sense with a unified conscious experience of array of subjective states. Right? Gary, thank you for coming. You've missed the part. Yeah. So one second. So this is the reason why you coming up to me and saying consciousness has energy has consciousness, it's been there forever, all these kind of claims, you have to look into it, then come up to me, because it's not fair. You're coming to me and telling me stuff that there's no backing behind it.
You just showed me 2 professors backing it. No, did you not?
One second.
No, but did you not?
Yes, I did. Okay. No, yes, I did. Let's suppose tomorrow they come and say we made a mistake.
But then it's possible. Anything's possible.
Then how could you
Let's
base
wait
your
till tomorrow.
evidence? How could you base on evidence on science?
Bro, Ali.
One second. We will blind follow till we wait till tomorrow.
No, Ali, whoa. Hang on, Ali. No, let me explain something to you. All we have as human beings is our realm of what we know. That's all we have.
Okay.
That's all we have, right?
And you're limited.
So we are definitely limited.
Yes.
So if we learn something new tomorrow, we can throw the thing away that we learned yesterday, or we thought was the right one yesterday, right? And then continue on, and that's how you progress and gain wisdom. Hang on, but you're acting as if that's something wrong.
No.
As far as we know, this is what it is. If it changes tomorrow, then we'll deal with it tomorrow. But as far as we know, this is what it
But Sarah.
The problem with you is, hang on, I think the problem with a religious mind is that it's locked in to saying this is what we know forever.
No.
Hang on. And let me speak.
Yeah, you're right.
The religious mind seems to think that they're locked in forever and it's going to be like this forever. And with that, there's no room for gaining more wisdom. There's actually no room for gaining more learning. There isn't. Because you say it's Allah and that's it. There's no other.
Christians.
No, that's you as well.
Christians.
Allah.
Islam is not the same as Christians. Can we move away? This guy is.
There's no.
Can we just move away, please? Come here. Come. No. Don't worry, Gary.
I know you come in, but you better come. I've given you 2 weeks.
Gary.
You've had 2 weeks to research this,
Ali,
right?
there's no.
I have.
You've had 2 weeks.
There's no religious person. There's no religious person, especially within the Abrahamic religion, who is not undecided on that this is how it's going to be and it cannot change. When it comes to Allah, the Quran, Muhammad, you are decided and it can never change. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say to you. Hang on. That kind of thought process does not allow you to grow. Because if tomorrow, because I've already showed you, according to me, I can find you a flaw in the Quran. I can find you a flaw in Islam. I can do it.
You haven't done that yet.
I can do it.
You haven't done that yet.
But it's whether or not you accept that it's a flaw.
No, you have to show it.
No, but it's whether or not you accept it's a flaw, though.
That's another argument. But let's
Exactly.
stick to this, yeah?
So what I'm trying to say is, you are actually locked in to a school of thought that does not want to change, evolve, or anything. That is your problem.
Listen.
But that's not my problem. I can evolve tomorrow.
Look.
I can shift to a different position tomorrow.
What I know is this, yeah? Okay. What you're talking about is based scientific experiments. Yeah, they're coming and saying energy. For example, we did this double slit experiment.
Yeah, he went to double slit.
Yeah, double slit
studied
experiment.
that?
Very
Yeah,
much.
You studied it.
Yes.
And he doesn't believe.
One second.
You don't believe
He doesn't believe.
One
that-
second.
Oh, yeah, let him.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, I looked into the double slit experiment as well. Yeah. Okay. There is scientists out there who are taking these experiments. Yeah, and they're firing these things. There, which some of them act like particles, and sometimes it acts like waves.
Yeah.
But it depends when they first, like for example, when they close the top slit, it acts like a particle. When they open it, it acts like a wave. When it's being observed, it acts a certain way, and when it's not being observed, it acts like a certain way. My problem is this: these very scientists, none of them come and say,
You quoted two.
One second. No.
You quoted two professors.
One second. These guys, the videos that I've watched a couple because I thought, don't watch one, and then there's another guy coming there. Not a single one came and said that energy or this particle, this matter has consciousness. My friend Gary and Sarah, I don't know what kind of professors there are.
Is it just me? Is it just us two?
Gary and then brother.
No, or did you quote two other professors?
I didn't quote it, you quoted it.
So
You
name
quoted
them.
it.
No, but you.
name-
Oh, from the book, yeah, I quoted it.
Okay,
Yeah, you're right.
so you quoted it. Okay, so it's not just me and Gary, is it?
No, I know. But,
Okay, then
but
fine.
I'm saying, even for argument's sake, yeah, if we were to go and say, you know what, because the ones that you quoted were claiming this, without what basis? You're claiming. But these guys did it.
It's called the double slit experiment.
No, they did it.
And no,
So
hold on,
can
hold on.
before I move to Gary, can I just finish my point?
It's talking about observing something.
Yeah. So what I want to make a point that I wanted to make is that this energy that we have, you have to have. You've got brain, man.
And you have to come
Has
as
no-
well.
But hear me out.
Mr.
Oh,
Quantum
Hamza said.
Physicist.
One second.
You have to come in as well.
One second.
Mr. Quantum
One
Physicist.
second. Let's see if you're a quantum physicist today. The point is this: energy, these particles have no will, no conscious, no rationality. Yeah, they cannot bring
repeating
forth.
this,
Listen. This is my.
It's all for the camera.
No, but I'm
Yeah,
saying-
I think it is.
It's
No,
turned
no,
into a
no,
monologue
no,
now,
no,
isn't
no,
it?
I'm finishing.
No, it's turned into a monologue
You
now,
did
isn't it?
monologue. You did it last
No,
week.
we
Yeah?
turned it into a monologue.
But let me finish in it.
So,
Even if
can I
it's
have
for the
some
camera,
kind of dialogue then?
No,
You've repeated this like five
I'm
times
trying
now.
to say why my point. Yeah. Okay. It can't bring forth an individual like myself, like Gary, with a little rationality, consciousness, no offense, and has a will. It can't.
But
So
it
this is
did.
my claim. That's why there has to be a creator, inductive and induction and deduction. You have no way to
Can I
explain
ask you a
this
question?
creator.
Okay, stop
Now
the
let's
monologue.
move on. No,
Stop
let's
the
move on.
monologue
Let's
now.
move on. Let's move on.
Did
Bring
consciousness...
Hamza. Come.
Okay.
Let's
Bring
move
Hamza.
on.
Now let's do something.
Hamza.
Okay,
don't need Hamza.
No,
Hamza,
you don't
no,
need.
no,
Yeah, he does.
No.
It's Hamza's day today. It's Hamza's day.
No. You promised Hamza. You didn't turn up. Don't blame
No,
on
I
him.
told him I'll be here today.
Okay, but you didn't
I'm
turn up that
here.
day.
I'm telling him to come in.
Okay, guys, so what have we learned from the debate that I had with Sarah? The first point, energy. He claims that energy is eternal. We don't believe that because it doesn't exist in the real world. However, let's suppose we agree that energy is eternal. Now, the question that we need to ask, and I have asked, is there a set amount of energy? Which he said yes to. Okay, if that's the case, if energy cannot be created or destroyed, why is there a set amount? For example, if there is 1 trillion particles of matter, energy, why is there 1 trillion but not 2 trillion? Or 500 billion? Why is there that amount of energy? So that shows us that energy, even though it may be eternal, it is limited. And if it is limited, who has set this limit? We say the Creator. So guys, when Sarah is claiming that this double slit experiment is made where they shoot particles into the slit, when it's being observed by a monitor or by a measuring device, it acts like a wave, and when it's not being observed, it acts like a particle. So Sarah is coming to the conclusion and saying, we have no other option but to say it must be consciousness is making those conscious decisions. However, we have a big problem with that. Let's imagine I have an iPhone has a Siri. Now, when I speak to Siri and say, hello Siri, Siri acts a certain way. Does that mean I come to the conclusion that Siri has consciousness, or is Siri programmed to act a certain way? Now, just the same thing with the particles that are being fired. When it's being fired and it's being observed, it acts like a certain way. And when it's not being observed, it's acting like a certain way. There is a pattern there. It's programmed to do the same thing systematically. So it can't be consciousness. That means it should be programmed. But programmed by who? That's the real question. Now, the third point, what Sarah was trying to tell us, is that energy has consciousness. Let's suppose, for argument's sake, we agree with that. Now, the question that really needs to be asked here, brothers and sisters and dear friends, is that if I'm made out of millions and trillions of these atomic particles, and every single one of them have consciousness and has a will and has rationality, for example, why is it that me, myself, or every human being out there has one collective consciousness? Why don't we have trillions and billions of different, separate consciousness? This is the question that we need to ask. Now, this is the question which they kind of got stuck on, and they were assuming that the fact that energy was acting a certain way when it's being observed, and in a certain way when it's not being observed, they were just saying it could be no other thing but consciousness, meaning they don't have an experiment, or they don't know the particle has consciousness. They're just saying we have no other answer, so it has to be that. However, scientists who have done this experiment, look what they say.
So you put a detector just above the upper slit that will flash or beep whenever it sees an atom go through that top slit. Sure enough, you fire the atoms through, one at a time. 50% of the time, the detector will beep. The other 50% of the time it doesn't, the assumption being that the atom has gone through the lower slit. But of course, I've been cheeky here. I haven't shown you the results of the experiment. That's what you get. 50% of the time, it beeps, and you see a spot arrive adjacent to the upper slit. The other half of the time, it doesn't beep, but you see a spot arrive at the lower slit. So, yeah, it's picked out the atoms that have gone through the upper slit and not the ones that have gone through. So each atom does go through one slit or the other. But that's a different result to what we had earlier. So here's the last bit of sneakiness that we can play with atoms. Surely now, we're going to get to grips with it. Leave the detector there, but just very quietly go and unplug it. Don't let the atoms know that you're not spying on them. Make them think that you're still detecting them. So, yeah, okay, we're going to run the experiment. Atoms, okay, get ready, one at a time. We're going to be checking on you. All right, so run the experiment again. Now, if you can explain this using common sense and logic, do let me know, because there's a Nobel Prize for you.